So now that we've decided on a shirt design concept, created our text, and selected an image to use, we can now put them all together to create your first shirt design in GIMP. You should have already downloaded and installed GIMP in the beginning of this section, and also downloaded your text and your image to your computer. Remember that GIMP is a free photo editor and may run slowly at times, but it's great if you need to get started on a low budget. So let's take a look at how to add the text and image to GIMP and how to export your design so you can upload it to all the platforms you plan to sell on. Go ahead and open up GIMP on your computer. You should have downloaded your text and image to a folder on your computer as well. Make sure you know where these are. Whenever designing in GIMP, I like to use a t-shirt template to make sure my design is the right size and in the right location. I got my t-shirt design template from the Merch by Amazon resources. We'll go over how to get this later in the course. But since I've already downloaded and used the template before, I'm just going to go up to File, Open Recent, then select the Merch by Amazon t-shirt template. So here's an example of a template that you can use to design your t-shirts. So let's get the template in the middle of the screen. Look on the right hand side and click on the 5th tab to move the template. Try to get it in a good spot that you can see so you can easily design your shirt. There we are. So go ahead and go back to the right hand side and click on the 1st tab to get back to your layers. Each graphic you add will be considered a new layer. So let's add our text and our image. Go up top and click on File, then click on Open Layers. Hopefully you remember the folder where you put your image and text graphics for your t-shirt design. So first, I'm going to open up my text and go ahead and add that to the template. Once you add a new layer, you should see it on the pane on the right hand side and also on the template itself. So now let's select our text layer and make it a little bigger. Click the resize tool on the menu bar on the left hand side. Before you start changing sizes, make sure you click this little link here to make sure you keep the same proportions. Once your proportions are locked, go ahead and resize your text image to the size that you want. I want my text to be above my image, so I'm going to move it to the top of the template. So let's make it a little bit bigger. Then I want to make sure to get it dead in the center. There we are. I think that looks pretty good. So once you're finished, go back up to the menu box and click on Scale. And now you have your text for your t-shirt design. So now let's add the image for our t-shirt design. Go back up to File and Open Layers and find your image. As my example design, I'm going to create a bowling shirt. So let me find my bowling graphic to add to my template. There we go. So I can see my bowling image on my t-shirt template, and also on the right hand side I can see a new layer. So let's select the image, make sure the proportions are locked, then make it bigger. So after you've resized your image to get it the size that you want, you also want to arrange the image on the template to make sure it's in the right place. So I think I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger and move it back to the center. There we go. So once your image is the right size and in the right location, go ahead and click on Scale. The image might take a few seconds to scale since we're using GIMP. There are many other editing programs available, but this works for me. And there we have it. We now have our text and our image for our t-shirt design. Before exporting, you want to make sure to remove the template. Go to your layers in the right hand side pane and click on the eyeball beside the template image. This should remove the template so you only export your text and image. So now it's time to export our completed t-shirt design. Go up top to File, then click on Export As. You want to make sure to export your image as a vector file, so make sure you save it with a .png. Go ahead and find or create a folder for all your completed t-shirt designs, then name your design something that you'll remember. I think I'm just going to name mine Bowling Example. So once you've selected a folder and named your file, go ahead and click on Export. You may see another dialog box pop up, but just keep all these settings the same and click on Export. And of course, since we're using GIMP, there may be a slight wait time. And there you have it. You now have your first completed t-shirt design that you can start uploading to all your platforms. So let's open up my new design and see how it will look on a t-shirt. So here's my new t-shirt design. It's a bowling shirt that says "That's how I roll" with a bowling ball and some pins. Great job following along so far, and I'll see you in the next section.